Where should I look?
Well, you can gaze into my eyes the entire time if you like.
Okay, that'll work.
That'll be an excellent podcast, you know? Oh, we have a special person here today. We've got Donn Rubin. Donn is one of my favorites in the office here. We have a lot of fun, right? We like fashion. We like fun. A lot of F words that we enjoy.
He has a cute new dog.
Yes, Aspen. You might see him on another episode. That was with Darlene DeMarco. That was an excellent episode. Yeah. So we are in the reverse world today. We're in like multiple universe.
Thank
today.
God. That's my world. That's my world. That's my world.
Listen, I think it's a great thing. I've gotten to learn more about it, and I understand, the kind of quality of life it can bring for people, the way that it can help people. And it's not just like I think people in the past they would have this like stigma toward it, or say, that it's for a specific type of consumer or person, but it's really not anymore. People could be paying off credit card. They could be doing all kinds of different things with this. Going on trips. It could be the Viking cruise.
It's like a Swiss Army knife. There are so many things it solves. It's not your grandmother's reverse.
That's it.
In fact, I'm so passionate about it that I often say to people, if everything you knew about a reverse was wrong, would you want me to tell you?
100%.
It's not just the loan of last resort anymore. In fact, the fewest loans are the loan of last resort. It's the loan of first resort.
Okay. That's cool. I like that. Well, we're going to start getting into the usual list of questions. If you're going to be watching us for a little while here, following along, it's not going to be 1 or 2 or 3 videos. It's going to be quite a few. I mean, if we interview every single person on the team, we should be settling somewhere around 25, 30, 35 plus just introductory videos. So don't forget, as we're going through, we're going to be looking over there at the consumer. That's the person who we're talking to. This is the one that we're educating. It could be a real estate professional. It could just be a person who wants to learn about real estate and mortgages. That's who we want to help out and who we want to talk to. So let's roll the sleeves up today. Donn, how did you get into the industry? Where'd you start?
I think I fell into it after my first mortgage, which was in 1980, quite a while ago, and at 14.5%. And I thought, the way I was treated taught me early on, and I was mentored to treat people that way. I've been through the ups and downs of the mortgage world since 1980, and the bottom line is constantly doing the right thing. Putting your head on your pillow at night and knowing you're going to sleep soundly because you've done the right thing.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask for a mic drop moment. You already did your mic drop moment.
I did.
No, so listen, as I keep saying, and as I'm going to continue to drive this home, there's going to be common themes with all of the mortgage advisors that you see here. We are in an office right now, so there is business happening. This is like our closing table here. Donn has used this quite often. It's a nice space that we've carved out here. We like to invite in real estate professionals. There's Joey. Joey, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come on, it's live. You got to come here.
One of our favorite title people.
Yeah, we've
just
got Joey.
By.
So I want you to see how live this is. So this is an actual live video. So this is a podcast. So we got to bring in Joey. Come say hi. So come on this side.
This is our favorite title guy, Joey.
Come here, Joey, for just a second. So I want you to see this is a live office. We're doing business here. Come right here for a second. So here you are. Here's Joey. Here, give yourself a shout out.
Hey everybody, Joey, First International Title. Quick shout out. Next week I'm having a cap cut class in person, August 13th. It's going to be at the Cove Brewery in Deerfield. Let's go. It's going to be a lot of fun. The only thing I ask you to bring is good energy.
Let's go.
There's going to be a lot of cool people there too.
I love that.
Cool like you guys, but
Excellent.
not as cool as me.
Excellent. Well, Joey and I are going to sit down in just a few minutes. But as you see, get out of here, Joey. Go hang out with your mortgage advisor friends.
No,
get out. All right.
Bye, guys.
So this is a real place of business. So we are doing this while
this is spontaneous. It just happened.
That was awesome. That was cool.
Wow.
See,
we like Joey.
Left me on a fist bump. Boom. All right. This is what's cool about what we're getting into now is we're kind of getting away from that traditional format of just doing like short reels or doing social media videos. I feel like the consumer, real estate professionals and partners, they need just like a little bit more. And we want to be the resource to be like that little bit more. Okay. So we're going to keep it going. All right. So I appreciate you sharing how you got into the industry. It started with your first.
My first mortgage,
that's awesome.
14.5%.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a high percentage. Let me know comment below what your first mortgage was and what percentage rate that was at. I'm interested to see that. So Donn, that was a perfect segue. Also, is there anyone in the industry that you want to shout out? Anybody that you've done a deal with lately, a real estate partner, professional? Remember, go by name because I want them to hear this. I want them to see it.
Well, I have many, many realtors, and I don't want to leave anyone out and be upset, but especially Gary Lanham, Michael Farber, John Hand, Eric Miller, and the list goes on. And then for years now, maybe going on 19, 20 years using Dean Trantalis and Denise, great title companies like Joey. They understand the reverse closing, which is done on the HUD, not the CD. So it's just great. Building relationships and helping the millennials, and then asking the millennials, hey, how about your parents? And helping them. That's a win-win. And I know a lot of real estate agents, it's so obvious, but they never ask their young buyers about their parents. So just a little tip. I think it'll come home to roost.
That's a great shout out. I like that. Do you guys speak real estate? Do you speak mortgage? What's HUD? What's CD? Right? Housing, urban development, is that what that is? And then closing disclosures? So,
closing disclosures.
I'm telling you, there's some things, it's not always just first time home buyer stuff. There's some things that you want to get into and learn as we're going to continue to grow. So I appreciate you sharing that. I'm sure everybody.
And on behalf of every loan officer at Fairway, Fairway is unbelievable at quick closings.
Yes. Yes.
We're just great. It's unbelievable.
That's awesome. All right, so we're going to keep it going. So with that being said, so you gave some shout outs. We're talking about Fairway, as a company, quick closings, things like that. What's a hot product right now? We're ending summer. We're starting fall. You're in a very specific area of the industry, but what is the one product that you want to share? This is your platform that you want to share out there for people to know about.
Maybe because it's a brand new product, but I'm very, very excited about this. We've been waiting for it, and it's what's called the Home Safe Second. It is a reverse product, but it's for those people that have a conventional first mortgage in the 2s or 3s, and it's such a low interest rate, they don't want a regular reverse mortgage that pays that off. This Home Safe Second is a reverse second that goes behind the first. They can keep the first at the low interest rate. You get a second. It's a full draw. Minimum 50,000. It's at like 9.9%, which is competitive, and it's fixed, not an ARM, and no required monthly payment. So all the benefits of a reverse for cash flow, lower taxes, sequence of return risk avoidance. It's a great product.
Wow. Wow. That's all I'm going to say to that is wow, because it's sitting here in person and listening to it. It's pretty impressive. That's a lot of information. You are a true resource.
Oh, and
for
also
people.
Instead of having to be 62 for this product, you only need to be 55. So all of the realtors, all of the mortgage people that did all these loans at low rates in 20, 21, 22, look at your database. These people may be 55. They have a low first. They want to keep it. This Home Safe Second is perfect. I'm just so excited about it.
That's awesome. And anyone who's watching, start to listen into these. Find the Easter eggs in between. I'm asking specific questions for a specific reason in the hope that these real estate professionals that are watching this, these consumers that are watching this, other mortgage advisors, we don't mind being peer-to-peer. I think that's a fantastic thing.
I mean, I want to know what it's like in your market,
Yeah.
the realtors especially. Please I'm sort of in a vacuum here sometimes. Let me know if you agree. I want to hear from you.
That's a great point. I love that. We want to discuss it. All right. We want to keep these conversations going. All right. So we're rounding the corner. Okay. This is going to be, here we go. This is everyone's favorite part. It's my favorite part. But we're going to go with the why, mic drop moment, or a piece of advice.
The why. I'll tell you the why. I can remember maybe 5-6 years ago sitting in front of a lovely, lovely couple, both 175, 176, and they wanted a 30-year mortgage. They didn't qualify for a 50, and they wanted a 30. So that was going to give them a mortgage with payments till 105 years old. And I sat there and I thought, what if these were my grandparents? How can I do this to them? But I knew if I said no, they would just have to go somewhere else, and they would do it for them. That's why I'm so in love with the reverse product. It is the bottom line, the right thing to do. And 5 years ago, I steered myself strictly into the reverse world.
Excellent. Well, you heard it here. It was a pleasure to sit and speak with you, Donn. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael.
I want to keep it rolling. So if you have any questions for Donn, Donn, I want to rapid fire at you here. Let me think of some cool questions I can ask you. What's your favorite clothing designer ever? That's a big one. You didn't expect
Well,
that,
I
did
can
you?
go way back, but you guys won't remember it. And it was Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, I like. There was a song. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. So Abercrombie actually is still like going to this day. They got good quality clothing. Let me come up with another one. What's one of your favorite restaurants that you've eaten at here in the last few weeks?
I love Gianni's Italian restaurant on Atlantic Boulevard.
Beautiful.
And my favorite waitress ever, Rosa.
Rosa, we're coming to see you. If you end up at the restaurant,
You
say hi
asked
to
for
Rosa.
Rosa.
There you go. All right. If you have any questions for Donn, how do they get a hold of you? How can they call you?
Please, 954-551-3700.
And if they have a question, they saw this video, you might have sent this video off or posted it on Facebook, and they want to email you. Maybe they don't want to jump on a phone call, but they have a question, they want to email you. How do they do that? And do you want an email?
Yeah,
Yes,
I love
of
an
course.
email. It's Donn, D-O-N-N, Rubin, R-U-B-I-N, at Fairway, Fairwaymc.com.
And don't forget, you can also email everybody at home.com. You can check us out at home.com. It's a pretty cool thing. I like sharing as we get further into the videos. That's pretty much it. Have a great rest of the day. Give Donn a shout. Let's get things going. Make it better for everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Wow, great. That was great.